The people who wish you the least amount of success are the people who love you the most. It's the irony. It's the hardest thing for you to understand. If you're trying to achieve something great, your girlfriend, your wife, your boyfriend, your husband, your parents, your siblings, your friends, your in-laws, these are all the people who are going to try to stop you. Many times you think it's other forces at work. You know, the world doesn't like you. Nobody liked your resume. Nobody read your presentation. But the people who try to stop you more than anyone are the people who supposedly love you the most. The people who are most threatened by you becoming more developed as a human being, more educated, more worldly, are the people who have to look in the mirror and say to themselves, I didn't have the balls or the motivation or the ambition, and I didn't take the risks to become a more diversified, more educated, more successful individual. And rather than blaming it on themselves, of course, they blame it on you. It's simple for me now because I've known this for many years. I've known this because I've had to give up relationships, personal relationships with girlfriends and wives, family members, friends. Many of them have fallen by the wayside over the years. The people who are still with me are the people who can handle the fact that I have become successful. Those who are not comfortable are the ones who fell off the wagon. They fell off by the wayside, they're gone. If you wonder how to be successful, the part you put it this way, I don't say you'll never understand it. I say most people never understand it. And that's why they can't become successful while others do. It's because it's those who love you who will try to sabotage you. The people who love you will try to sabotage you. My own father tried to sabotage me because I succeeded at something he wanted to succeed at. And when he failed, when he didn't have the guts or was not willing to make the sacrifices that I made, he was determined that nobody else he had his thumb on would succeed where he failed. Then I did it anyway. I succeeded where he had failed. Never forget that the people who love you are the people who want you to stay exactly who you are. They want you frozen in time. Why do we love watching sitcoms? And I mean old reruns of sitcoms. Why do we like watching Seinfeld? Why do we like watching, oh, I don't like watching Friends, but why do so many people like watching it? You know why? The characters never evolve. They change very little. In our minds, Kramer is going to live next door for the next 100 years. Kramer and George and Elaine, they're all going to be Jerry's pals, and they're all going to pal around together. They don't get married. They don't move to the suburbs. They don't have children. They live in the same apartment. Their hairstyles don't change. Their skin doesn't change. They always look the same. And anytime you tune in, it's like dropping in on Friends who never evolve. We love that. And that's the way we want our lives to be. We do not want our friends to evolve. We want them to stay the same, reliably the same. We don't want them coming out of the closet or becoming billionaires or becoming TV stars or movie stars or rock stars. We want to walk in at any time, plop ourselves down on their sofa and ask for a beer and have it be the same as it always was. That makes us feel comfortable. And one of the things that is so reassuring is that those people never change. You don't imagine Kramer having a wife and kids. You don't imagine George Costanza actually going through with his wedding. I mean, the real Jerry Seinfeld got married and had 2 kids, but the Jerry on TV will always live in his apartment with his Macintosh computer and his cordless phone with the big antenna on it and everything. He will always be living in that apartment, looking the same, dressing the same, saying the same things, and it's very comforting. Sitcoms have a lot in common with life for us. We want life to be like that. A bunch of reliable friends who are always there and never change. They never evolve. They never become any more than they are. We reliably know those people will be the same forever. Think about it. That's how your friends think about you. They want you frozen in time, the way you were in high school, the way you were in college, the way you were at the prom. The way you were when you lived in that starter house of yours, when you were newlywed and you didn't have any kids yet. The way you were when you worked at the malt shop or the burger place or wherever you worked. Delivering papers. Everybody wants things frozen in time. Nobody likes things to develop, change, or evolve. We feel threatened by that. It reminds us, number one, in the ways that we do not evolve and change and grow. And number two, it reminds us of the ways we have changed and we don't want to think about it. We're older, we're fatter, we're balder, we're whatever we are. We don't want to think about it. We don't want change. That is why so many people resist success, resist moving forward, broadening their horizons, traveling to other countries, getting more education, because it would mean challenging all of your prejudices and all your preconceived notions, and it would mean making yourself alienating to the people who know and love you. And that's scary for people.